It's terrible. That make
The
no.
That's a great.
It's like for me, it had to be like just simply the words were static in like graffiti writing somehow.
Graffiti writing. Just make it something simple for now. Let's not go overboard here.
Okay.
Oh, fine. I'll exit WoW so then I can speed my Mac up while I do this.
Oh.
Right. So
Like engineer.
I guess we should do like a.
Mac's been so slow.
Can we do like a small intro or something?
What's the point? No one will be listening at that point.
I'm not doing a tweet. I'm just gonna record it without streaming.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? And then you're gonna stick it on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be a what's it called, a intro. It can just be something consistent. Like with a co-optional podcast, they just say something like, "Welcome to the co-optional podcast. We do occasionally talk about video games." And we never do.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, I guess we can just like start from the middle. Who cares, right?
It's a shame that none of us actually know how to do animation properly.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
we don't.
must have like that visual going on.
Yeah. Do you guys want to see one what's it called, co-optional podcast animation?
No, I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, well, maybe if we do get better, we'll hire our own animator. How about that? What?
Are we really dreaming that big?
Yes, we're dreaming that big.
Yeah, obviously. You were dreaming of posting pictures on Facebook.
I was making a joke. I wasn't being serious about it.
No, I got that.
You have to believe, Tom.
Yeah, you gotta believe. Oh, your brother's online on League.
Okay.
Noxious. He spelled noxious weirdly.
That's how we roll in the Philippines.
Spell with 2 X's.
Physically, that's how we roll in the Philippines.
Right.
All we have to do is avoid one thing. We can't post when they post a co-optional podcast. And aside from that, we're good.
Okay. How often do they post it?
I don't know, once like every 2 weeks.
Okay. Right, I think it's recording. I have a folder called the podcast. We should probably come up with like a.
Wait a minute. Just could perhaps give some warning.
What? No, it's been running for quite a while now.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Wait, we can't be talking about making the podcast.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Paul, who are you sending that to, by the way?
Just in case Harish doesn't have my logo, there it is.
Oh, okay. I'm currently in the process of making one.
Okay. I think I got your logo.
Alright, well, here it is again.
I made a little bit of a.
Tom, have you seen my logo?
No, I'm currently making mine at the moment.
Okay. Make sure it doesn't look like mine. Copyright, patent pending.
No,
Don't
you
worry, I'll
can't.
make sure it's better.
You stole the goddamn like turquoise background from Google, right?
What? What? The stone?
The stone.
What's wrong with the stone?
That's a stock photo.
No, it's not. It's a stone.
Right, League videos.
Nobody has a copyright on the stone, Harish.
Okay. As long as we're clear on that.
Cool. Nobody has a copyright on the stone.
Right, and then halfway through, I guess Jack could just join in.
Or
It could just be like a feature.
No, he can't. What? No, he couldn't be a feature.
He'll be like that guy that appears occasionally, but whenever he appears, everyone loves him so much that these are the videos that get the most views.
Yes.
Right, dreaming. We just need to figure out a way to promote the video, like.
No need for that. We'll just let it happen naturally.
Right. Okay. All right. Go on then. We should probably have like a name for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll call it
the Mockcast or something.
Well, it has to be something time-loading. It has to be.
But
what software did you make your logo on?
PowerPoint.
Oh.
Yep.
That's certainly interesting.
How did you do the sharp cuts?
What sharp cuts?
Never mind. How did you do the L?
L, there is no L, that's a T.
Yeah, I know the T, like, but the L shape, the upside down L shape. How'd you do that?
What? Stuck some shapes together.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Good job on that. Actually, I'm actually. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Remember that Heihachi picture that I sent to you, Tom? That was done on PowerPoint. Nailed it. Look at that.
Okay, we should have a little bit of ground rules, like not bragging too much. Like, I mean, you can brag, but Tom, just not too much. Especially about the, you know.
Right. We could call it
We should have like pitch in some ideas and see.
Gnomecast. Hi Gnomecast.
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 Okay, we'll have that side, I guess.
No, we could go better. Gnomecast.exe. Oh, so good. New meta.
What?
Gnomecast.exe. That's good. That's a good one.
Why?
I like Timecast, but I don't get the .exe for it.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
That means it's an executable file.
Why is it executive file?
Because it is. Just do it.
He likes executives. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we should like cut down all the the awkward silences, unless it's there for a specific comedic purpose.
That's alright. We can do this.
Well, like awkward silences because someone cracked a joke and no one laughed.
Yes.
When we just stop talking. I think when somebody cracks a joke and nobody laughs, we keep that silence. It's the silence where nobody's talking that we need to get rid of.
Alright, I've got my logo.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'm just going to send it over.
Let me see what this logo looks like.
Oh my god, what? How did you do the skull thing?
Oh, it's still doing that thing. I can't see your photos, guys. Can you copy over in Facebook instead, Tom?
Yeah.
How did you do? Did you just steal that off YouTube, Google Images?
Well, I doubt he drew a skull in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was
Not one of
thinking.
not one of that detail, anyway.
Yeah.
Do be for real.
Are you allowed to borrow it from the internet, Tom? Remember what happened?
That should have cost me $29.
Really?
But yeah, like the genius I am, I simply screenshotted a portion of my screen on my Mac and got it like that.
You could get done for.
But if we actually start making money off this, then yeah, I'll pay for it. But until then, no.
Alright. Cool. I'd just like to say this in recording just now. Right now, I do not condone Tom's actions, and I was not aware of this prior.
Yes, nor me. I'm not involved in any of that. Not just with the logo thing. I'm just not into condoning Tom's actions ever.
So if I saved a baby that fell out of a tree, you wouldn't condone that?
Well, I'd be like, nah, alright.
Yeah, man.
You two are evil people, you know that.
Oh, have we met?
Have you met him?
Sure we have.
Oh yeah. Also, we don't have to like. I think Paul called out me and Jack. Like yesterday, there was this new guy whilst we were playing Guns of Icarus, and like
Lucas.
yeah, Lucas, and we were just like. I don't know, we were just like hitting each other with a hammer, and Paul was all like, "Oh yeah, they're just doing that because there's a new guy and they're trying to show off." I was like, "What?"
They're acting out.
They're acting out because there's a new guy.
Normally you're a decent crew, but then you were just hitting each other with hammers. What's up with that?
I don't know. We don't really think that. Right. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So just because it's a podcast doesn't mean we don't have to be, like acting up. We just let things naturally happen, I guess.
At least I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
Right. I don't know why, but loads of like 12-year-olds or whatever added me on Skype.
12-year-olds.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know why. I think it's probably from my Twitch or something.
What's it called? Oh, lucky you. For me, what's it called? This is like the third person now that I don't respond to them, but they basically say hi, what's up, blah 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 blah, until they say.
Send you what webcam link.
Yeah, one of them did, and this one is just saying apparently she's 24, female. How did I'm not even accepting these people? How?
Yeah.
What?
This is like the third cam show bot now. It's insane. Somebody.
What are you doing on cam girl websites?
I'm not.
Ugh.
That's ridiculous. I don't know how these people are getting in here.
Right.
Oh
So,
no, wait, no, I haven't added them. That's just their initial message.
yeah, it's the
They can
initial
message me without me adding them?
Right, I want to play some World of Warcraft for a bit. Whilst
No, you can't do that. We're in a podcast.
well, Tom's still in it.
I'm not.
Oh.
However, I'm not the one recording, so I could still jump into it if I want to.
I am going to.
Actually, I'm gonna go check out my auctions on my Terra account.
I can't believe somebody one-upped me today.
Go on then. What happened?
No, I was speaking to Tom about this earlier.
What?
That randomer girl that added me.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about this.
What?
I'm just gonna safely assume that she's a catfish.
Someone one up you?
We get that, right? Basically, here I am thinking I'm a special little snowflake. I am a lawyer that is also a video gamer. I'm a nerd. Yeah, I'm down with the kids. But I'm also in with traditional law, old-fashioned law, right? So I was like, that's a healthy balance to have. This is a gray. This particular theme is just gray, and then I coded the rest myself. So I put the about us over there, and I made it do a scroll down whenever you hover over it, and I put that Twitter feed there, and yeah, and I made that little slideshow work.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can code.
Okay. Anyway,
But
so
anyway, back to the story.
Yeah,
I
back-
thought, yes, that's a unique skill set. Yeah, this is why I'm getting paid the big bucks. And then in LinkedIn,
big bugs.
yeah, I do get paid the big bucks. But anyway, in LinkedIn, this girl added me. Right, she lives in Milton Keynes or something, so not that far away.
On
Yeah.
Facebook.
No, LinkedIn. Right?
Okay.
And turns out, yeah, she studied, what's it called, a law degree in University of Bedfordshire. She's finished her LPC in BPP University, right? And her posts on her publications on LinkedIn are kind of like mine in that it's all about law and gaming and how cool they both are. And the whole like
What?
girl's 1 year ahead of me.
Wait, LinkedIn. What's your LinkedIn again? Just out of curiosity.
What, my LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Augustardo. Just Google me and my LinkedIn would come up.
Okay. Anyway, carry on. So she one up to you because she's one.
Yeah, but she's 1 year ahead of me. How dare she? How very dare you? Oh man.
Focus on her wife.
Wife?
Okay,
Wife.
unfortunately nothing's showing up, Paul.
What, you type in Augustardo?
Yeah. Am I spelling it right? Oh, Gastardo. Okay.
Yeah.
With
It's the first thing that comes up.
With an A. An interview with Paul Gastardo, LLB Honest Law. What's that?
What's it called? The university interviewed me for a marketing thing. And so that's me. But forget about that. The thing at the top is my profile.
I study LLB law in the University of Bedfordshire. I chose to study in the University of Bedfordshire because
What is this?
it was basically I like the
Have
location.
you never been onto
the
LinkedIn
fact that
before?
it's
No, I'm looking at your YouTube video.
really beneficial to people.
I don't know. I didn't make it.
The career of law.
I was in an interview. Do you not know how interviews
And I was
work?
really impressed by the facilities they had. In particular, the moot court, which is a classroom, which is basically
Look, even my summary on LinkedIn has a quote from Garen in it.
it's like you can
What? Quote from Karen in it.
Oh, man.
Wow, the picture you have is one with the glasses on. You looking all... I don't know the word. I will not falter.
I will not falter.
Wow.
See that, and this randomer girl is one-upping me, so I do not care for you. Whatever your name is, Charlie or something. Charlie? Charlie. Are you watching a video of me, Harish?
No.
Right. Okay.
I like how there's three of us, so I can just stay out of the conversation and just come back in whenever, and the flow still continues.
That's how podcasts work, Tom.
I know. I've just been silent for like the last 5 minutes, and it hasn't affected anything.
Okay.
How important do you feel now, Tom?
I'm preoccupied at the moment, so I don't really care.
How do you like my website, guys?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Have I not found your LinkedIn before?
Why? What's wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just amazed by everything that's happening right now. Quad Paul, in front of my very eyeballs.
What?
Why have you quoted Garen, first of all, on LinkedIn? Isn't that supposed to be a professional place?
Oh? Exactly, that's the thing. I thought I was the only one with the gall to put in gaming stuff in LinkedIn, but apparently I'm not. So
God. So what are you gonna do about it, Paul? What are you gonna do about it, eh? She can't just come into your life like this and one up you.
Why are you stealing my style?
Yes.
Makes me wish I'm not going to BTP University now. Because now I'm no longer following Biscuit's footsteps, I'm following hers.
Oh dear.
Oh, Biscuit, please.
Oh, what languages do you speak? Oh my god, you speak 3 languages?
Yeah?
What languages?
Tagalog.
English and Filipino. What's the other one?
English,
There's 2 different
Visaya.
Filipino.
Wait,
No, wait. English and what?
Tagalog and Visaya.
What's that?
That's 2 different Filipino languages.
Because Philippines is a bunch of islands, for a long time before boats happened, different cultures started happening on different islands.
Before boats happened?
Yeah, before boats happened, obviously you had people on one island that couldn't communicate with people on another island, so Philippines has over 1,000 languages.
What?
Because it's a bunch of islands.
So Philippines is basically like India.
Yeah, and we have to know the what's it called, the most common 2 languages in Philippines, which is Tagalog and Visaya. Yeah. You just staring at my LinkedIn. I'm conscious now. What's in my LinkedIn?
No, don't worry about it.
My God. Do you guys have LinkedIn?
No,
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Just never needed it.
I haven't got a job yet.
Well, then get LinkedIn then.
Would that help me find a job?
Yes, that's what it's for. It's your business card that never sleeps.
What?
Yeah, the way they're marketing it is it's the CV that never sleeps. Technically, it's a CV that's there all the time for anybody to see.
Would someone hire me from LinkedIn? Has that ever happened before?
I'm pretty sure that's how Becca got hired.
Yeah, my stepdad's had interest through LinkedIn because of LinkedIn.
Yeah, exactly. LinkedIn is a good place.
It's like a constant CV.
Yeah.
Oh, bubbly and enthusiastic and
Oh
consent.
God, that's Rebecca. Isn't it?
Yep.
Hell. I can tell. Wait, hurry, stop. Did you find her by saying by going onto my profile and then on the side is saying other people with the same blah 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 is Rebecca?
Yeah.
I can't lose that.
Oh my god, this is great.
For goodness sake, the amount of I was setting up my the senior partners in the firm. I was setting up their LinkedIn, and then what's it called? I was telling them how to basically do stuff, and then they went over to my profile to add me, and then there was just this massive, great big banner to the right of my profile saying, "You might also be interested in Rebecca Ward." What? What? So every single employer that looks at me looks at her as well. I find that saddening.
I feel your pain, Paul. I feel your pain.
No, you don't. You don't. No, you don't.
Oh, no, I don't. I was just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But you
God.
realize,
Wait, you have 500 plus connections?
yeah.
Oh wow.
You realize Rebecca can see you looking at her profile, right?
How?
She just can't. That's how LinkedIn works.
But I'm not logged in.
Yeah, but you can still see. They can see. Although I think it comes up as a LinkedIn user or something.
I'm not even a user. I'm not logged in.
Oh, fine. Maybe not. Maybe you're being stealthy about it. Unless she watches this podcast.
Wow, like she's gonna watch this podcast. Unless.
I feel like we shouldn't use surnames just for that reason.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm people gonna recognize Paul's voice like anywhere. I don't think Becca even remembers me, but you know. I'm just gonna cut that out.
Wait, didn't you invite Rebecca to your birthday party? Harish.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember it was in what's it called? Dragon Garden. Rebecca called Jack staring at her breasts.
oh yeah. That happened. I can't believe Jack was staring at her breast openly.
He wasn't. Rebecca
What?
was just crying for attention.
Was she?
Wait, what? Explain this again. I wasn't paying attention.
Right. What's it called? Harish had a big birthday party in
Dragon Garden or something.
not Dragon Garden, in
Olive Garden?
Aroma.
Oh yeah, I remember that
So we
thing.
all got this giant table.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were there as well.
I was actually dating Becca at the time, weren't I?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Jack was sitting opposite to Rebecca, right? And Jack was just
Right.
looking around, casually looking around, and then I think he was talking to me, and then Rebecca cut him off talking to me and said, "Eyes up here, Jack." And then Jack was like, "What? What?"
I was looking at your eyes this whole time.
Oh, she does that.
Really? Why would someone do? What kind of sociopath would do such thing?
Because people probably weren't paying attention to her, so she had to do something to
No,
get the attention.
Yeah, but the thing
so
is, Tom,
she
right?
exposed someone else's weakness to gain a strength for herself.
Okay, besides that, until you say eyes up here, people wouldn't start staring at your breast until you said that, and then be like, whoa, she has something to hide, then maybe I should stare at it, because she said that.
That's like, what is this? Like, no one's paying attention to me. Quick, make something up about my breasts.
And the people will stare at your breast if you say
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Wow.
I made all this effort to make my cleavage stand out and no one's looking. I better make someone look.
Essentially, what was going through her head.
That's terrible though, oh my god.
So yeah, anyway, back to the main thing. If you two aren't friends, why was she in your birthday party? Was she Tom's plus one? Did you plus one her, Tom?
I can't remember. Obviously, you invited me because obviously, you know, we went.
Yeah, I think.
Friends and everything. But I-
Time gnomes.
Yeah, I think like because she was in my chemistry class and she was friends with Leanne, I was like, yeah, come on. Then.
I don't remember asking if she could come like on her behalf or if I could plus one her or something. So I think you did invite her, like you directly invited her.
Yeah.
That was fun. We should all totally do that again. And this time, for Jack to not.
Well, can we just not have her come?
Yeah, that'll be alright. That'll be alright. I gotta say, Tom, this is weird. Can we not make the podcast about this?
No, definitely not.
Well, this is what happens with podcasts. They just kind of take a turn into random territories of conversation.
Anyway, we do occasionally talk about video games.
That's what I'm kind of scared about. I think we're gonna, go into the what's it called, the Total Biscuit podcast thing. Like, let's not try to copy them exactly. Like,
Alright, let's not. That's alright. By the way, all of this is going in, except for
that one incident earlier.
yeah.
But I'm assuming Harish has noted it.
Yeah, because that could get me in a lot.
Right. I should probably note that actually. Yeah, 24 minutes in. 25. Yeah. I feel like we should do something.
Do something's in what?
Like,
we're doing fine actually. We're doing fine.
we still haven't got like a proper name for our podcast yet.
Gnomecast.exe.
Timecast.exe. Gnomecast.exe. Alright, yeah, I can see how the Yogscast is full of like dwarfs and stuff. We could go with the gnomes and stuff, I guess.
No, the Yogscast is filled with dwarves.
What? The whole main thing is about digging hole and like.
Yeah, but the duo, the original duo, is a dwarf and Commander Riker of the
Star
SS
Trek.
Enterprise.
Yeah. Alright, so I was wrong. The Yogscast is half filled with dwarfs, I guess.
And over time, they started getting other things like they now have a scientist. What's it called?
They're not scientists.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Ships and Shin, they're scientists according to their.
What? Ships works in the Gregs. He's not a scientist.
No, as in the Minecraft persona.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sips is the weirdest dude ever. I like Sips.
And then there's what's her face? Lewis's girlfriend or something?
Oh yeah, Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah. And there's Zoe. Oh, I love Zoe.
Has any of you ever seen a YouTuber called Hannah Minx?
No.
Oh my god, she used to be quite popular at the time. Basically, her thing was every single
Who's
video
gonna be ready
would
soon?
teach you a new Japanese word,
Oh, okay.
and it's
So I'm
basically
just part of
all of the
recording a
Japanese words
podcast.
she
No,
teach you.
And say,
What?
apart from the standard stuff,
What? What are you guys
Yeah,
talking
like,
about?
sure.
I just came back.
languages.
Right, so. Yeah, we were talking about Philippines earlier. The Philippines is full of islands, did you say?
Yes, it's an archipelago or something. I don't know what that means. Oh, I know what it means. I don't know how to pronounce it. It means a collection of islands.
How do you spell it? Archipelago?
Yeah, archipelagio.
Pelago.
Yeah,
An-
archipelago.
An archipelago? Yeah, archipelago. An
Uh,
archipelago group.
Not archipelago. Archipelago. Archipelago.
Pelago?
No, archipelago.
Let's make Tom read the word. He's probably close to reading it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe he's because he's native English.
Wait,
Tom-
no, hang on. We can
Tom, read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get,
Archipelago.
yeah.
Yeah, archipelago.
Wait, hang on, shush. I wanna hear Wikipedia say it.
Archipelago.
Archipelago, apparently.
Okay, so Philippines is an archipelago.
Archipelago. Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's filled with like loads of tiny islands. How do you? So you see like mainly like a sea-based sort of thing, right?
Well, what's it called? Although it's mostly a lot of islands, right? The top part of it is one big island, and the bottom part is one big island as well.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and those two just so happen because they're so together that's why those two are the two main languages.
Oh, okay.
Messiah.
And then there's like loads of different islands with different languages and stuff.
Yes, because it's island.
Have they ever fought with each other, the different islands? I'm sure there's like
Not in terms of
Civil wars.
There isn't really anything big. We got invaded by the Spanish because the Spaniards thought they would go to our country, put their flag down, and automatically think that we're theirs. So like,
goddamn white people, eh?
What?
What?
so basically, they put their flag down, and then they literally automatically thought that they now own us.
I like how Paul casually dissolved that racist remark from Harish.
I don't know, but anyway,
Yeah, I hear you sniggering, Harish, you racist bastard.
How? I was joking. Anyway, carry on.
so basically,
Yeah.
we started fighting back with fighting back the Spanish. But obviously, they had guns, we didn't. So then the Americans came in and sort of saved us, quotation marks, right?
But
They drove the Spanish out and celebration, blah 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 blah. But they overstayed their welcome.
the Americans did.
Yeah. So the Filipinos thought we just literally traded one slave owner for another right now. Just rather than the Spanish taking all of our oil and all of our stock, it's now the Americans doing it.
Would you rather though?
No, none. Obviously, if you had a choice, I'd not be a slave, please.
Yeah, I would go with that option too, actually.
Right. So, in the end, we managed to kick them out, and they left all of their stuff.
Did you manage to kick the Americans out, or did they just get bored and they just left?
Well,
When oil's involved, Americans don't get
Yeah.
bored.
and right now, even right now, Philippines still has a lot of oil, so they didn't get bored.
Right.
And basically, so kicked them out, and then they left all their jeeps behind, like a lot of jeeps.
What? The Americans are famous for leaving the jeeps behind
Yeah,
of the countries they invade?
yeah, because the way the way they won over they won against the Spanish was because of the fact that the jeep in particular was very good at going through the terrain of Philippines, which was very I don't know,
Hilly.
yes,
What?
very bumpy, I guess.
Right.
So there was like literally thousands and thousands of jeeps.
Another thing that the Americans left behind was herpes.
No,
That was a legit thing.
that's not.
That's such a random comment to make.
That is not a thing.
That was what? Did you guys not know about that?
Herpes where? Where did they leave that behind?
In
It's just like, I'm just going
They
to leave
gave-
this herpes right here.
no,
Herpes.
not in a cartoonish way, Tom. No, like when they went to
There's
the
just
New
like a
World.
box of herpes that are just over there, guys.
1 second. Who is it?
I'm warning you, don't touch it. I'll be back for it.
Okay, thank you.
And then 2 minutes later they come back. What did I tell you about touching the herpes? And you're like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I passed your herpes on to someone else.
Wow. Right, so this is actually quite fun getting to know about Paul's heritage. So what's up with the
Herpes.
what? No, I was talking about the conversation. Anyway,
What?
so what's like the main source of business? I'm assuming it's because islands probably like seafood, fishing, right? Trades.
Well, no, not really. More of coconuts, I guess, and bananas, and all things tropical.
All right. So wait, how big is Philippines compared to Sri Lanka? Huh.
I don't know, but in terms of England, in terms of well, the whole of UK, if you put all of the islands together into one piece, it's about as big as UK.
Oh, well, it's actually got really big compared to Sri Lanka. Like one of your small islands, like the one directly beneath the top North Island. What's that called again?
I don't know every single island. There are thousands of islands. I don't know all of them.
What? You don't know all of their names?
I know one island where my dad came from.
Wait, so you never actually lived in Philippines?
Yes, I have.
Okay, where did you come? Where did your dad come from?
An island called Masbate.
Where is that?
I don't know. It's one of the small islands in between.
What? How can you not know where your dad came from?
I didn't have my airship back then.
You didn't have your airship. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
SS Chromie back then.
So yeah, like the one island right below the North Island that looks like okay. I don't know what it looks like.
Basically, all I can tell you in terms of Filipino geography is the top big island is called Luzon.
Right.
All of the middle islands collectively is called Visayas.
Okay.
The big island at the bottom is called Mindanao.
Ah.
And that's Mindanao in a city called Butuan is where my mom is from, and my dad is from one of the small islands called Masbate.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yes. And I was born in Philippines on October the 30th, and I was born and then the hospital got set on fire.
What? That's a good sign. Oh, here's your baby, and the whole hospital was on fire. That explains so much, Paul.
Because it was, I don't fully know the details of what this is exactly, but it was.
You're literally sated right now.
So no, because it was apparently a water birth or something. I don't know what that is, but it was a water birth. So I was born in a torrent of fire and water. Just saying.
God, you're basically the elemental lord. Why don't you have any superpowers? Or do you?
Yeah.
The water birth is like a fairly natural thing, right? Like, most people do that, I think.
I'm pretty sure my grandmother kidnapped the nurse.
What?
Because obviously my mom was still semi-paralyzed from the birth, right? And I was a baby.
Uh-huh.
So, and we had to rush out of the hospital. But because it would probably be safer, my grandmother instructed a nurse to wheel my mom out while my grandmother was carrying me. And then apparently when they got onto the car, they put my mom on the back seat, and then they made the poor nurse that was her first day on the job, by the way. my grandmother gave me to the nurse and sat the nurse on the front seat as well.
So she could move. She's like holding the baby.
Took the nurse home with us so that she could take care of my mom.
What? Did she get paid to do that? I'm sure people will go looking for her.
And you know, it's your as my grandmother, the only thing going through her head was, I need to save my daughter and my grandson.
Right. So completely legal to like kidnap a nurse from a hospital.
It wasn't that far away.
Okay. In her defense, the hospital wasn't that far away.
Well, in her defense, the hospital was on fire.
What? That doesn't give you the right to kidnap a human being to nurse.
Kidnapped him. We just.
So ask for help, I
Also
guess.
save the nurse. Collateral saves.
Right. So do you know anything about your birth, Tom? Anything interesting? Like, did the hospital burn down? Tom? I don't think he's here.
What?
Did anything happen in your birth?
In my what?
In your birth?
My birth?
Yeah.
I've never bothered to ask.
Really? Why not?
Are you on about like interesting events or?
Yeah. Apparently the hospital burned down when Paul was born. That explains so much.
Just the pure evil was released.
Yeah. The hospital could not handle.
I'll find out.
No.
Oh no, my mum's not in the room. No.
Oh God, please don't find out. God.
I was born, and God immediately thought I was a threat, so he tried to get rid of me as soon as I was born. But you know,
he tried with the thingy, the hospital, in the hospital.
Smite me. Smite me, almighty smiter.
God, and then he was like, oh God, how could this evil child escape into the world?
Yep, pretty much. Now I can't be stopped.
No, you can't be stopped, that's right.
Yes. How about you, Harish? Anything interesting?
No, not really, no.
Ah, you guys suck.
Yeah, I wish the hospital burned down when I was born as well. That would be so cool.
When I was born, my birth was so epic, the hospital grew another floor.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I'm that amazing.
What? What is my bad?
Well, my birth was so catastrophic, the hospital lost several floors.
Wow. God, why have you retweeted the video? Oh, 1 second. Who's it? Ooh.
Harish was so ugly as a baby that when he was born, the doctor that delivered him had to claim compensation.
Oh.
Ah! Shots fired. Pew pew.
By the way, isn't that Gears of War?
What?
Your logo.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
So if I pulled in the Gears of War logo right now, it would look nothing like that.
No. You're just saying it because the outside shape is shaped like a gear. That's literally the only similarity.
Alright, we'll see. You're
What?
probably right.
No, what? You totally stole that, ripped that off from the Gears of War logo.
No, I haven't.
Like, Gears of War logo, right? Gears and the skull in the middle. Your logo, gear and the skull in the middle, but the colors turned upside.
But they look completely different.
The same principle.
No,
Nah, it's
a
okay.
lot of things in this life have the same principle. It doesn't mean everything's the same.
It's okay. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm sure they haven't copyrighted the gear and the skull in the middle, right?
No, I think it's fine. So long as it isn't full red, I think it should be okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
that's
even
my
red.
point.
I think it's like an orange color.
But
So now you're defending me.
it's blood.
No, I'm trying to do some damage control here. Yeah, it's not blood, so
Damage control of an accusation you made.
Yes.
yes, precisely.
That's how it works in law with the whole like you need to make sure you know what the opponent is going to dish out so you can damage control it before they dish it out.
Right. I also have a question in terms of law
Yeah.
relating to getting abused by people on Twitter.
What?
How can you actually sue someone for slander if they troll on Twitter?
Slander is slander and defamation is defined as if they do something that would make somebody else literally think less of you to an extent where you lose out on emotional or financial things.
Basically,
Okay, define
Rich,
emotional.
If I called you a pedo, that's slander.
No, if you called him a pedo, that's not slander. But
Technically, it would be, because what happens if someone wants to hire him and then I tell that person that he's a paedophile and then he doesn't
Okay,
get
that would
hired,
be a
that's
slander,
just
yeah.
financially
Then-
lost out, so
then-
it's slander.
then that's what turns it to slander. But you calling him a pedo is not. It
Oh, okay,
becomes
who is your
slander.
pedo?
It becomes slander as soon as somebody like doesn't hire him because of that comment.
Right.
Get it?
Okay, now I get it. That's pretty
There you
good
go.
to know.
I'll make a little ringtone so every time Paul says something that's, legally related that we all learn something new. It's just going to be like, legal facts from Paul.
Let's not do that. Forgot. Okay, that was the first set last time. That's gonna happen. Legal facts from Paul. Why is this like? I don't know. Some sort of weird '90s sitcom.
It could totally become a cornerstone of this series.
The legal facts from Paul.
Yeah.
Right.
So are we actually gonna fly the SS Comey tonight?
I don't know. I thought Jack was joining us today.
Jack's gonna join us. I bet he's on League right now.
He is on League right now.
Is he?
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay.
Was that slander?
No.
Bad mouthing him.
That's not, you didn't badmouth him. What?
I just explained to you what slander was. How did you forget already?
It's a bit iffy.
Because, like I said, he's the Carl Pilkington of this group.
What? Yes, that's so not true, Tom. If anything, you have like you're 75% Carl Pilkington.
No, I'm not, because I'm not the one that gets picked on in this group. That's you.
Okay, let's just agree to disagree.
I pick on both of you in private. I just like laugh at both of you at how insignificant you both are.
And we do the same of.
Hey, I think I'm insignificant as well, but I know it.
Right.
I think I'm perfect in every way.
This is why,
Good for you, Tom. Good for you.
Yeah.
this is why I don't voice political opinions or anything that in depth because I know for a fact that my opinion doesn't matter and neither does yours.
You never know. What if someone watches this and suddenly you just completely influence their opinion on something?
What? What? Go on then. What
Which
would?
is plausible.
Okay, alright. Best case, absolute best case scenario, you say something and your opinion is so heart-moving that you convert the entire world to your way of thinking, right? Then you just look a little bit outwards at how tiny our planet is and you figure out you don't matter.
Well, it depends on what scale you're looking at it.
Right.
It's like, yeah, you can look at it on the scale of the universe, or you could look at it on the scale of the planet, or you could even just look at it on the scale of your circle of friends. It's all about the scale.
I'm going with universe.
But then, yeah, we're like a speck of sand.
we're
like, no, we're not even that. We're like, the atom of a speck of sand.
Yes, we are absolutely nothing. This is why this is how you achieve true Zen. You understand that nobody.
No, it's how you terrify yourself to not sleep at night.
You have to understand and grasp the fact that nobody cares about you.
Yeah, I'd like not to have an existential crisis right now. That'd be great. Oh, for God's sake! Why does everyone go for mid first?
I'm just gonna run through the street at like 1 a.m, just going, "Who am I? What is this life?"
Harish, are you playing during the podcast?
No.
Oh, that is so unprofessional.
Oh, what? No.
I'm just sitting here looking at a picture of Bowl 2-in-1 detergent and fabric softener. Because apparently that's what's on my Facebook wall right now.
Can somebody go back to the website I linked? The website I made.
Nah, you're right.
Just real quick. I wanna see if I'm just imagining this.
What?
Are you on it?
Yes.
Okay, there's gonna be a picture of a castle soon.
Yes, I see it.
Does the cloud look like the UK?
Oh my God, it does as well.
It does, doesn't it?
Wow, you're not imagining that.
Okay, cool.
So you know that it's actually taken in UK.
That doesn't really say anything, but okay. Yeah, that's the building opposite of our firm. We have a castle opposite our firm. Which is odd how you couldn't find it, Tom. There's a massive castle.
What buildings? People.
Tom's fun.
Oh, I am starving right now.
Go eat.
Oh, by the way, if we're gonna do a whole sort of legal facts from Paul thing, I'm totally doing my own segment where I will randomly spout out a fact.
Nah, how about we do none of them?
Yeah, how about we do none of that shit?
I have a book
No.
with 1,339 facts in them, and I will be determined to say every single one across this podcast. Not this podcast in particular, but I just mean, across the whole time we do podcasts.
Yeah, alright, go on then.
Just have a segment of Tom.
Starting with, there are 1,339 bank branches in Peru.
What? How?
Yep.
That's stupid.
What year is this book from? I think this is 2014, this book, so that's when it's accurate to, so it could be, though, like, numbers like that could be different now.
Nah, we could make it a little bit more interesting than that, Tom. Rather than you saying one fact from that one book, you can say about 3 facts right now, and we can make it Tom's show and tell, and every podcast you bring in some stupid nonsense.
Tom's show and tell.
It would be a great way to kickstart a conversation in case it goes awkward silence mode.
Yes, okay, Tom's show and tell. Today we are going for the book.
Wait, I think that would make it even more awkward if anything.
No, because then what you do now is now that you've spoken about this book, is Harish, you need to find this book on Amazon and then the link in the description below. You want to get a copy of this book?
Oh, but then other people will buy it, and then everyone would already know my facts.
No, that's why you bring in something different.
Every other podcast.
Tell people.
Oh, every podcast I talk about something different that I have.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's-
but I need to get all these facts out.
No, we can just read that on your own. Yeah, do
I'm gonna have
that.
to tell, but I'm just going to randomly spout facts as well.
Fine, go on there.
Fine. We'll just ignore it.
Such as, it is illegal in China to show TV ads for hemorrhoid cream at mealtimes.
Alright, basically, I'm gonna go endorse this. Basically, if you guys have nothing interesting to say, you can just whip out this book, and then you will automatically sound interesting without having to go through the effort of actually being interesting. Below.
It's the perfect way to start a conversation just by simply going, oh, by the way, did you guys know that 1 in 7 UK banknotes carries traces of anal bacteria?
You could be that guy from South Park, what's that name of that guy?
Now, to those of you that are listening, if you have 7 banknotes in your wallet right now, congratulations, you have someone's anus on you.
That's ridiculous.
That's disgusting.
Okay, alright, it's time for the book to go away now, Tom.
Yes, please.
No, you said 3. You said 3. I'll get one
Third
more.
one then, third one.
Alright, come back to me. I'll find a good one. I'm gonna find a good one.
Alright.
I don't want to hear about any of these ass pennies or.
Don't worry, no, I won't find anything regarding asses.
Alright,
Okay,
now we need
good.
to think of Harish's segment.
I don't need a segment.
We do need a segment.
I'll be the host
We
of the
we
show.
all need a segment. We've got legal facts with Paul. We've got Tom Show and Tell.
No, I'm alright. I'm legal facts with Paul. Do the jingle for that again, Tom.
Legal facts with Paul.
If we are to do legal facts report, I would like to do a disclaimer right now with the whole everything I'm saying is completely wrong and you should not trust it.
I
That's a
think
good
we should say that
disclaimer.
we should say that at the start of each one. So we should go legal facts with Paul, and then yeah, we'll say that bit after.
Just do it.
Those opinions expressed by the individuals in this podcast are to that of the individual themselves and do not necessarily represent the legal laws of this country or your country that you may be listening from. There you go. Disclaimer is done. Get on with it.
And you just say that really fast.
No, I can speed it up.
No. When you do it really fast, you'll go, terms and conditions apply. See install for details.
Yes.
Oh, that was great. That was actually great.
Gonna do that. It'll be okay.
To be honest though, if I'm going to say one like that in legal terms, I'm going to have to write it down.
Alright, how long has this podcast been going for?
Like over an hour.
Shall we cut it at an hour?
Why?
Oh, are we going for more? Okay. fine.
No, I'm just gonna do the highlights anyway.
No,
So.
we should just let it run.
Yeah, just let it run. This is all gold.
Oh, okay,
I'm
right.
still looking for my third fact.
You get back to us on that.
I am. But I'm gonna find a good one. There are some good ones here, but it's not like third fact worthy.
Ah, okay. So the
Uh-oh.
third fact is gonna be a doozy.
It's got to be. It's got to kill it.
Alright.
It's gonna kill it.
Some of these, it's not so good.
So why do you have that book exactly?
It was a Christmas present.
Okay.
Oh, I made use out of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
more use than the person who gave it to me.
Oh, I'm getting bullied by this.
Well, that went quiet just then, didn't it?
Was that? Did Becca give you that book?
No.
Oh, okay.
What if she actually find?
It was another female.
Okay. Oh, was it Levi?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think about her because I still think she's a tavern wench. But whatever. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm gonna mention it again. I have very low opinions in this girl.
I think everyone does, to be honest. And that's not even through me saying anything. That's literally through full effort of her own.
Yes, I can vouch for this. That is all her. How dare she? Know your place.
It's alright, calm down. Okay, I think we should also have like a ground rule of not mentioning IRL people's like names.
No, that's not a thing. That's
No,
not a thing.
we stay out of surnames, simple as.
Okay, not say out surnames, yeah.
Well, although we've already done that once.
Yes, but you can cut that.
Okay.
None of this is gonna be cut. This is gonna be full blown. Except for that one thing. You need to make a full effort to beat that out at least.
Yes, I will beep you out. Don't worry.
Because I will get fired.
Right. Well, you only have like 3 months left of your jobs anyway, so.
So, but being fired is bad.
Yeah, it's bad, I guess.
And that when people say oh, what made you leave your last job, I have to say I got fired, and that's not good.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Because I can't lie and all that.
You can't lie and all that.
Yeah.
That's a.
I don't lie, because lying is like a weak way of doing things. You need to win with the truth.
Is that your policy?
Yes, that is my policy.
That's a good policy to have.
Like whenever people lie, I just see it as, well, you're weak then for not being able to win with the truth. That's just horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
That philosophy has gotten me into trouble many times.
Right.
They say that sometimes, it is actually good to do white lies. And I'm like, no, it isn't. It's never good to lie. In no circumstances is it a good thing to lie. And yeah, I stick to that this very day. This is why I like to think I actually do not lie.
Right.
Because it's disgusting. There we go. You found your third fact yet, Tom?
No, I'm still looking.
Right. Moms get put through a lie detector by their kids.
What?
Why would what? Okay, I get that. But one of the first questions here is, have you ever been in a threesome? Why would your kid ask you that?
What?
Yeah, why would your kid ask you that? What are you talking about?
That's unhealthy, dude.
What are you talking about?
I'm just looking at this article of
BuzzFeed.
no, not BuzzFeed.
One of those clickbait articles.
Yes, one of them. And basically, moms get put through a lie detector by their kids, right? And there's 7 instances of this happening. There's, I don't know, for gags or something. And yeah, have you ever been in a... Why would your kid ask you that? I mean, that's disgusting. Like, what? Because the next question your kid's gonna ask is, would you consider incest?
That is disgusting.
So you might want to keep an eye on your kid, dude. Do that.
Yep, do that, even.
The longer I leave this fact, the more amazing it has to be.
Yes.
Oh, yes, you put it off too long now.
To be honest, I have stopped caring already, so...
I haven't.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Alright, I'm just going to come out with this one. There are 300 lakes beneath Antarctica that are kept from freezing by the warmth of the Earth's core. There you go, a bit of science for you.
That's good, I guess.
I didn't even...
Ah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, yeah.
There you go, you learned something today, guys.
I didn't hear that.
And that's the end of Time Show and Tell.
Do you have an end jingle as well? That's great, Tom, that's great.
I am literally going to make up a jingle for each of our
Yes.
segments.
Oh, you should make a jingle for like at the start of the show as well, for podcast. That would be great, actually. Do that. It shouldn't take that long to make a jingle, right?
Nah, it won't take me too long, really. It wouldn't be anything awesome. It would probably just be like, a few different notes.
You know, like a something.
Like just do 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 do.
Right.
I don't know.
Go crazy, Tom. Go crazy.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be quite simple because then all I got to do is, I'll just make the files and then send them over to you, and then when you're doing your editing, just paste the files onto into place.
Pretty much.
Man, I don't know some of these shows. 80s cartoons. Japanese animation featured a cat-like alien who could walk and talk like humans. They must find a new home after their own planet, Thundera. Oh, that's Thundercats. Okay. Voiced by David Jason, this mouse and his mole sidekick, that Danger Mouse. Oh, boom. Prince Adam must put the Sword of Power up and high by the power of Grayskull, so that's He-Man.
Yep.
At the start of each episode, the title character would step into a fancy dress shop and transform. He might become an astronaut, pirate, or a cook. I don't know this one. Gem and the Hologram from Mr. Ben. I don't know this one. I'm gonna go with Mr. Ben. This bear is known for his iconic red jumper. Winnie the Pooh? Let me check. Yellow checkered trousers and matching yellow scarf. So not Winnie the Pooh then. Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear any trousers.
No, he doesn't.
If anybody's caught on to that, but he's naked in the waist now.
No, we all know that. So
Alright.
it's Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, not Mickey Mouse, the Goofy guy.
No, not Goofy. Goofy is actually fully clothed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Donald Duck. They say like Donald Duck only wears clothes when he's like coming out of the bath, but he doesn't actually wear any clothes.
Yeah. Also, has anybody? I'm sure people have pointed it out that Goofy is actually a slave owner.
What?
Because Goofy is a dog, right?
Yeah.
Owns a dog.
What?
I'm
Oh my
interested
god,
to
that's,
see where this is going.
that is so true.
Like he owns Pluto, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he's technically a slave owner. And
Holy shit,
Do you know
Disney.
what makes it? Do you know what makes that whole thing worse when you think about it even more thoroughly?
What?
Is that obviously if they're both dogs,
Mhm.
and Goofy is capable of speaking, walking on 2 feet, wearing clothes, and all this sort of stuff, and yet his dog Pluto has to act like an actual dog, does that technically mean that either, and I doubt this, that Goofy is of a higher intelligence than your average dog, or Pluto is a retard? Now, I'm more likely to go with the fact that Pluto is a retard, in which case he's making slaves out of mentally disabled people.
Oh my god, that's quite dark.
Or-
That's quite dark for this podcast. Come on, light it up a bit.
third possibility,
It's a cartoon.
but Goofy forces him to act that way because to get some kind of sick kick out of it.
Wow.
What, like, as in he might have had a son who had like a disability, but it died.
No, not
So
disability.
it's now like you're going to act like how he would have acted,
No,
or I'll get the whip out.
not disability. More of a, I don't know. He gets some kind of pleasure out of watching somebody act like a dog. And
Wow, this conversation is getting really uncomfortable.
Yep.
We're actually talking about the mental stability of a pet dog.
Yep. Anyway,
I'm just going to go with what Harish said. Simply, or it's just a dog on a cartoon.
does Rupert have a yellow scarf?
Who's
Yes.
Rupert?
Rupert the bear.
Oh, the bear. Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Are you doing some sort of quiz?
Yeah.
He's so that's not professional, Paul. He's bored with the podcast, so he's doing a quick quiz now.
2 servants make a potion to resurrect a vampire duck, but it all goes wrong when they use ketchup instead of blood.
Professional alchemist.
I would go with Count Duckula, I guess.
Count Duckula.
Well, it's not the Mighty Ducks or DuckTales, because I know those two. I don't know Count Duckula, so I'm gonna go with that.
Wait, what's the question? I know what Count Duckula is.
Apparently, 2 people brew a potion, but then things go wrong when they use ketchup instead of blood.
Yeah, that's Count Duckula.
Alright. He's a ginger cat who loves lasagna. That would be
Garfield.
Cassidy and his motley that wacky races. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh, I loved that program when I was younger.
Penelope Pitstop, though.
She was like the Barbie of that program, weren't she?
Barbie in that program. I like the goons, whoever they were. Like they're quite clearly
I liked the cavemen.
like
They always made me laugh.
the cartoon show has like a legit mafia gang and nobody questions it.
What?
Do you remember, Tom?
Yes, I do.
Does nobody point out the fact that these are like mafia syndicate men with cigars and guns and everything? Nobody cares.
Well, you know, this is a show, right?
Originating from Dandy Comics, this character transformed an ordinary schoolboy into a muscled hero in which show? Oh, I don't know any of these shows.
Wait, what are the answers?
Apple Man, Banana Man, Carrot Man.
Banana Man.
Is it?
Yep.
I don't know what that is. The polite bear is from deepest, darkest Peru, and he wears a blue duffel coat and a red rain hat. Paddington. Paddington.
Yep, Paddington Bear.
What do I get? 13 out of 13. Fresh.
We got them all right as a team.
Huzzah!
GG.
I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing those things.
Are you doing the zillion walk?
What?
Bop, 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 bop.
No.
The Owl Walk.
The Owl Walk.
Oh yeah, the Owl Walk, not the Zillion Walk,
Basically,
sorry.
Jack's life in one day.
Apparently.
Oh great, now you've got him going on it.
Whoops, my bad.
Sarai. 832 counties. My Facebook's getting so boring. I don't
Why?
use Facebook anymore. I don't know. It's about goats and that guy used to put in GTA 5. Oh, GTA 5. Wait. A GTA 5 semi-truck corkscrew. Oh, now that is pretty good. Whoa. Somebody did a barrel roll on a truck. Insane. Look at that! That's amazeballs. Alright, we're done. So are we done here? Things are getting awkward.
Is it getting awkward?
Yeah, with the whole like it's now silent.
Oh look at that! It's time for a random fact.
No, it's not.
No, it's-
Oh, bye.
A moment is officially defined as 90 seconds. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something for you to consider. So when someone says a moment, please, you now must give them a minute and a half to do whatever they're doing.
Therefore, nobody really means what they talk about on time. Oh,
Well, yeah, it's like, well, how long is 2 ticks? When people are like, ah, just give me 2 ticks.
what is this woman doing? That's not gonna work. Oh my god, what have you done?
What?
She's trying to put a like a bedspread thing on to wrap her mattress.
Right.
The bedspread thing is too small, and so she's trying her best to like get all 4 corners. And she's just doing weird and wonderful things, and she's wrestling with it.
Weird and wonderful things.
Oh, she got it. Has she got it? No, she hasn't. Dude, just get a different bed sheet. In what universe is that right? Alright, I'm good. Anybody want to fly the SS thingy? Chromie?
Nah, I'm alright.
I'll go. I can't fly one on my own because I can't be shouting commands in a podcast.
Our conversation's gone down. We kind of need to pick it back up.
Or we could stop.
Yeah, like an hour is plenty, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are you planning to do it as highlights or as just full thing?
Whole thing.
I don't know. I think cut out the awkward parts. Not all of them, I guess.
Well, just delete like those periods of silence.
Yeah.
Nah, I think those periods of silence. You'd be surprised. There isn't that much there in terms of periods of silence. So I think just keep it in. Just delete that one part.
Okay.
Aside from that, do it raw.
Right.
Yeah, all
And then
right?
leave that where he's mentioned.
Yep. That's what he said.
Aside from
Other than that, it should be good.
yes.
Well, are we literally calling our podcast Time Gnomes then?
.exe.
Timecast.exe.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah, Timecast. Yeah, I like that.
And for now, because we're a bit low budget right now, just do all 3 of our logos there.
Okay.
Keep it there. And if you can even be bothered, although I don't think you can, do like some kind of highlight one of our logos based on who's talking, if you can be bothered to do that.
That would be quite
That would
difficult.
take a lot of time.
Yeah, that would be quite difficult.
But Otherwise,
It wouldn't be difficult. It would just be a bit time-consuming to do.
well, not yeah, because what you need to do is have instead of having one frame with 3 logos on it, you actually have 3 frames. One where Tom is glowing, one where I'm glowing, one where Harish's logo is glowing.
But then what happens if 2 of us are talking at the same time?
Yeah, true.
Well, you showed 2 frames at once.
Well, fine. Then we'll have to have 3, 4, 5, 6 frames then. Yeah, that would be 6 frames.
Yeah.
I could do that. I couldn't be bothered.
But
I'll probably do it for the first couple of videos and be like, yeah, this is long.
but
Because
if
you got to do that for an hour, and then you've got to spend the whole time listening to the podcast.
it would give them something to look at though. This is why podcasts are normally just done with audio, but
Yeah.
putting this onto YouTube because all other podcast sites are dead except for Twitch.
Yeah, I think we should have something visual aid. I'll see what I can bother to talk about.
Well, another thing we could have done was just screen captured Skype because it normally glows when you talk anyway.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Look, you're glowing right now.
Really?
Yeah. Tom, look at your Skype.
Yeah, I know it, guys.
Yeah, see? So we could have just done that. Now, that's a good idea. So next time we do that, so we're gonna have to either... Yeah, we're gonna have to replace all of our... Well, we don't have to, really. Unless you guys want to, I'm going to. I'm gonna replace my picture with the logo.
Okay.
Nice,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's a good idea as well.
And just screen capture Skype, basically.
Oh, that would be quite
You could do, but
weird.
then that means that basically whoever's recording, so that would be Harish, would have to just have his entire time spent with the Skype window up.
Not really, because OBS can just record Skype, but then he's doing other things. But OBS will record what Skype is showing.
Yeah, true. I'll just do like a visual aid or something what like relevant to the content or like subject
No,
we're
so
talking about.
the 3 logos.
Okay. Yeah, but like into like.
Yeah, but then it's not showing, like, say for example, on my window, it's not showing my picture, it's just showing you 2.
Ah, yes, I suppose that is a problem.
I'm gonna go get my food, so be right back.
Well, how about this?
Stop. You wanna go?
Yeah, because you ruined it.
Oh. You wanna go?
Yeah, because you ruined it.
Oh.
Hey, that's now our thing. Alright, I'm ending the recording. That's it.
What?
That's how we're
No,
gonna...
no, all Harish needs to do is just open up a recording again, then we just spend a quick 30 seconds signing.
What? It's been recording all the whole time.
You said you ended the recording a moment ago.
Well, it's what? Anyway, okay, we can do the end of now, I guess.
Nah,
Well.
You're right. You're right. Nah, you're right.
What have you been talking about since I've been?
I don't know.
Good
Marina in the diamonds.
What? Why?
Because that's how conversation
Wait, is she
works, it develops.
sufficiently plump for you, Paul?
Oh, don't talk about this sufficiently plump again, for goodness sake.
What?
Yeah, Tom frowns on the sufficiently plump, so never mind.
I think.
I don't know why you're obsessed with sufficiently
I'm
plump.
not.
Is
It's
this
unhealthy.
how is it unhealthy?
Healthy?
Because you realise people were so disillusioned with what's healthy these days.
No, I'm not.
It's like, oh, I hate it when I see people that are like, you know, oh, I'm proud to be overweight, or I'm not ashamed of it. And it's like, I'm not fat shaming when I say this, but it's like, you shouldn't be proud of the fact you're overweight.
All
It's
right.
not healthy.
Okay,
Nobody's
okay.
proud. No, nobody's proud, Tom.
People are proud of it. They're like, oh, I'm fat and I love it. And it's like, you know, oh, more to cuddle at night. And it's like, yeah, also more diabetes, more heart failure.
So you're not on the other side of the thingy because
What?
you've been going to gym.
What do you mean? I've always had that opinion.
Okay, all right then.
Bye.
Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.